Hello, thank you for clicking this link. Welcome to my playthrough series of the Sith Warrior Juggernaut. Greetings from Bulgaria, I'm Volk. Today before us is another long video captured from my live show on twitch.tv, edited and prepared for YouTube upload. The story is about Hoth. The warrior's final target is the Jedi Master Xerender, currently located in the frozen wastes of Hoth. Because Zarinder has enlisted the aid of local Taos, warrior soon finds himself tracking down the same targets along with the bloodthirsty Taos named Bloodmark. These are just a couple of sentences describing the end of chapter 2 from the SWTOR Wikipedia. And since I don't want to reveal the rest of the story, watch the video, enjoy it, and see how the Hoth story goes along and what do we do on Drummondcast after that. This video will show you the end of chapter 2. If you like it, don't forget to hit the like button, favorite it, and leave me a comment with your opinion. Thank you very much. Now enjoy the rest. Hi guys. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. The new toy is very exciting, and I'm not ashamed to admit I had no idea this thing is actually available from GTN. Yeah, it is this. Rocket Boost. It is the empty skill keybind that I have been clicking ever since I've created this guy because I'm so bound to this ability and I can't live without it. You remember that I checked it and it required level 8 legacy, which I of course don't have yet, but apparently I forgot the fact that it might be found, and for a not an insanely expensive price, I just checked it here on the Shadowlands, it's 500,000 credits, which is actually worth it, and it just happens so that I have those credits. The fact is that the vendorin, thank you very much for making this awesome gift, as the mail says, and as the screenshot says in my Facebook page, which I posted like 10 minutes ago. I didn't know that this damn thing is available on GTN and not bound to legacy, obviously. For whatever reason, if you buy it with cartel coins, or I don't know how you buy it, maybe it's a part of a pack or something, but you see it only requires level 10, no legacy whatsoever. So let's apply it right here, right now. Magic is happening. Yeah. That's it, baby. Let's see. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, I have 2 of them? Why do I have 2 of them now? We need to disappear with the one of them. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, it is on 2-minute cooldown. As a matter of fact, I don't remember what was the default cooldown of this thing. So let's check it now. Yeah, it does require legacy level 10. And 12, so it's level 8, level 10, level 12. I cannot afford those because of the legacy and because of the credit requirement. But at least every 2 levels I will be able to use Rocket Boost, and this is hopefully going to help me a lot, especially when I'm doing some instances, when I'm trying to rush something. And because we had a raid, which didn't happen tonight, it got cancelled. I've decided to play a little bit. I've logged onto this guy and I saw an email with an awesome gift, so I decided to brag about and show off. And what do we have now? I can't remember where I left off last time. Let's see, what do we have here? Obviously, going back to my ship's holo terminal means, oh yes, I believe I finished Alderaan the last time. That's always good news, finishing Alderaan and skipping it and going to the next one, whichever and whatever it is. I'm not a huge fan of Alderaan. And I don't remember what is the next one. Probably Quesh. Yeah, it should be Quesh, and of course I'm over-leveled. Quesh is 36, 38, if I remember correctly. And you see that I'm already 38-ish. Hi Johnny, thank you for stopping by for 2 minutes. I'm doing fine. Fortunately the week is over. A new one begins tomorrow, hopefully a good and fun one. We'll see. I'm browsing and refreshing the internet and every tech site and store here in Bulgaria and throughout the whole world that I know of, looking and searching for information on 980 Ti, the new video card that I want to buy. I want to see how expensive it will be and who will be selling it and when. Unfortunately, it's a bit too early still.
Of the plan and was waiting in ambush. He is laying siege to the flagship as we speak.
Let your
That's not my problem.
iron out his own mess.
Hi, Zedris.
My master,
A long time, you
your
say?
master. His messes are our messes.
Why such a long time?
Plan Zero calls for Admiral Monk's head. This may be our only opportunity to crush him.
I hope you're well. Hello, Yakuza. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. What about you guys? Any complaints from everybody? Hi, Vin. And of course, good evening, YouTube. Because, you know, all of this is going to YouTube after slight adjustments and edits. Wow. Already 39. Did I skip a level? Or I was 38 probably. Look at this. New ability. Interesting. Chilling Scream upgrade. Don't care. Right, so every 2 minutes this ability empowers me with 12 charges of enraged defense lasting up to 15 seconds. Whenever I take damage, a charge of enraged defense is consumed to heal me for 628 at this specific level. This ability can be used while stunned or otherwise controlled by but cannot be used while above 70% health. Okay, so the question is, where exactly can I put this? Too many defensive abilities. I don't really have that many slots for them. Interesting. How about Endure Pain? I don't think so. I do use Endure Pain a lot. What? How exactly did you disappear? Oh crap, the vendor went... I should have bought it, never mind, I'll spawn that again. And now you're available. Titan X, yes, of course. I could sell my soul, sell my home, and everything that I own just to be able to buy one Titan X. No, it's definitely not worth it. I was waiting for more than half a year for 980 Ti to be announced, and I was really hoping that it will be exactly what it has been. It turned out to be. Let me say it again. That this video card turned out to be exactly what I was hoping and expecting. Cheap alternative for Titan X, very powerful, and an insane upgrade for my current video card. Even though mine is still endgame, or I should say high-end video card, but it is old now. And also with the new one, I will have a chance to get probably a free copy of Batman Arkham Knight, the new Batman game. And it is an Nvidia game, so hopefully it will be a good one. Let's put that here and stop caring about it. I don't really need these defensive abilities for leveling. Travel to Darth, Vengeance, flagship. Okay. Yeah, I prefer not to talk about the football game from yesterday. It was a good game, very dramatic. But what I was expecting to happen did happen. I didn't have a favorite. Unfortunately, Messi didn't play well. He had a big role for the second goal, but nah. Counter-Strike Global Offense. Do you like it? I guess so. It is a very, very different type of game. How exactly do you compare the Old Republic with Counter-Strike? You could play both of them. Exit the hangar bay. This is a very interesting objective. Thank you. I will exit the hangar bay. What's next? Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. What exactly took all of my health? Oh, it is because I play with the wrong companion again. Look at how many I have available already. Pierce has already joined me.
Didn't lose you.
Hey Queen, it's nice to see you. I keep forgetting to use the saber throw first. I have to build that habit probably. What is my ping today? Just the same as before, 130 something. Hey Doc, I haven't seen you the last couple of days. Have you been busy? Or maybe I just, for whatever reason, missed your greeting? Why am I bothering with this? Let's just exit. Hey Chris. My target is above on the second floor, I suppose. Is it? Question is, how can I get there? Ah, maybe through that door. Just maybe.
Reporting.
Dot spread is really not a suitable spec for leveling. Even though vengeance is not a bad one, I shouldn't really try to dot spread. It's just wasting my time and abilities. Big changes! Whoa! I hope that they're all positive and for good.
You're stable.
Whoa! That self-heal is huge, man. Done? Don't care about the bonus quest, obviously. Return to the flagship. Oh, that was quick. Can I jump from here? Oh, an invisible glass. Someone has cleaned up the glasses so damn well. I should invite that person to clean the glasses here in my home. The windows, the glasses of the windows, of course. Whoops. Alright. Thank you for not killing me.
Reporting. Engaging the enemy.
Well, I wish you to be back on track for less than a month, man. The sooner the better. Defeat the Jedi Masters. Well, would the Masters be? If I may ask. Let's say there will be on the bridge. Oops, that's red. Means he won't allow me. not good. And I do hear a fight happening inside. They're sexy, yeah. I'll give you that. A lot sexier than the Republic ones. I saw them crying as well, yeah. The camera showed them in the most horrible moment. It was really a heartbreaking moment because, you know, both of them will probably retire. If not now, maybe next summer. I actually believe they will retire now, at least. Pirlo, he's really... I don't want to say old, but he played his time already. Hi, Kefes. When are you coming back to the game, Kefes? We miss you. Sorry for throwing you, mate. But it's your own fault for picking such an awesome name. Ah, would that be a Jedi Master? Doesn't say Master, but who knows? Oh, that's definitely not the Master. I probably should have seen the gun. Where exactly are the damn monsters that I'm supposed to kill? He's going there? Really? Oh, that's awesome. I wonder what Buffon would do. As a goalkeeper, 37 is still not too much. He can play at least another 1, maybe 2 years. Yeah, that's the entrance. Where the hell are the Jedi Masters? Huh. Those. Probably. Those will be the ones I am seeking. Oh no, do you expect the Red Masters to return? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Those were the stupid Jedi Masters that I was supposed to kill. I don't know why exactly I missed them. Hey, Nomad! Who will play another 3 years? Buffon? Seriously? That's a bit too much. He is one of the legendary players never to win any huge tournament title or something.
I'm here as summoned.
And I have a feeling... Oh, that's the other room. I have no money for shirts, man. I spent all my money for other stupid things, so at the end there was nothing left to cover myself up with. Code 1. Damn, that self-heal is so overpowered. I can't believe this. And it needs to be on a shorter cooldown, I tell you, to be even more overpowered. So that's 12 charges for 15 seconds. Each one of the charges is killing me for 638. And I'm only mid-level, mind you. This is actually more powerful than the dot heals from the Watchman Sentinel or Annihilation Marauder. I haven't compared them, obviously, so it's probably worth comparing those two. Fun fact, I haven't heard from the Masters in quite some time. And I must say, I'm happy that I haven't heard from them. The one reason I wouldn't be happy is because I still need the wings on Volk. And until that happens, I will never forget the fortress. Open the door. I'm opening. Why is it still red? Oh. See, this is a good dot spread. Even though, for whatever reason, it didn't spread the dots, really. Maybe I didn't hit them all. Who's this? Oh, Moth! Another Moth before me. Nice.
Moff Maskin, I presume. Darth Barris sent me.
I've got wings on my Marauder, but I don't play the Marauder often anymore, actually. So unfortunately, I play Volk as a main, as I have been pretty much since the beginning. And since I returned from the Empire Adventures on Volk back to the Republic side, I've done Dread Fortress 2 times, I believe. And both times I didn't get to win the wings.
Admiral Monk had my force field and docking codes. This stinks of a setup.
I suggest you clean house and find the rat.
This was no
But actually, yeah, you do remind me of some funny event. I believe the first time my team killed Brontes, I won the wings. Huh. You should probably rewatch the video and see if I've mentioned it as a memory, good memory, good moment to remember.
To crush the Republic outright.
Let me end your suffering, Maskin.
To arms, men! The Sith attacks!
That Moth is a little bit paranoid. It was a little bit slow, but I really wanted to see how the dots will kill them slowly and painfully. Hi, Jared. About the mask. Are you talking about the mask from Dreadtooth? I think I have that one on at least 3 or 4 characters. Volk 2. Travel to Quesh, he says. Okay. We're out of this place. Another Moth killed. The enemies of the Empire are thinning.
Lead the way.
The easiest way to tell if your companion is geared up, in case you forgot, like I just did, is to check out their HP. Usually the companions have higher HP than the players. Oops, that's not the exit. Wrong turn, dude. I could have just mapped to my stronghold and from there to my ship, but... Is it the reward from the special secret bonus boss? I haven't done the one in Scum and Villainy ever, which is my one of my biggest regrets regarding endgame here in Star Wars The Old Republic. And I haven't done the first one in TFB in maybe 2 years, probably. Very, very long time. I barely remember what was exactly even happening there. I think I remember the pathway with the white circles and the huge lag and the very small space available for people to be moving around. But never mind, we are going to this one to do an ambush. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the funny part about Quest is that I'm supposed to pick up the quest story for the planet if I'm allowed to jump down. Otherwise, they don't give me that special breathing tool or whatever it was called, and I'm not allowed to go down and use the shuttle. But I'll see in a moment if this was correct, or maybe my memory is fading. Wow, Mobot is lying. I have uploaded the video 10 hours ago, but I published it like an hour ago. You stupid Mobot, you're looking at the wrong timer, man. Let's see now, will I be able to go down? The in-game toy is the rocket boost. Oh, really? So I was right. I have to go pick up the quest to get those specific breathing things.
Here for inoculation? You'll need form.
Yep, fan. I've just mentioned that. I know I have to pick it up. I just wanted to check if my memory was not misleading me. Ooh, a quest. I will delete that. I don't know what would happen if if I delete it now. Let's see. Just a test. Abandon. Will you let me? Haha! I tricked you. I've got the device, whatever it was called, and I'm allowed to go in. Quest is controlled by X-rated. Has anybody tried jumping down from here? I did once. You can guess why I tried it just once.
My lord.
Hey, Dungers. While sitting here in this elevator, I remember a specific scene from the last movie with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Have you guys seen it? It's a part of the trailer as well, where they are dancing in an elevator. It was such an intense moment. Some special activities were happening around. I won't give away spoilers from the plot. And they had to take an elevator down from a building, and while they were moving in the inside the elevator, there was that calm background music, and one by one all the 4 teenage brothers started dancing. I don't think I described it well enough, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, tomorrow is a Monday, unfortunately. Can't be avoided. Although there is a plus side, there will be an episode of Game of Thrones to be seen. There is no more Simpsons. It finished, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago? So it's just the Game of Thrones left. And it's the 9th episode of Game of Thrones, supposedly to be the best one. I did read a little bit about the plot from the upcoming episode in a few hours. It will not be one major battle just like the last 3 seasons. The 9th episodes of season 2, 3 and 4 was something very special happening on the same place with the same main characters. And for 55-60 minutes it was the same event described and shown in full detail. That's not gonna be tomorrow. Really? I didn't read about who's going to die, how and why. Don't give away spoilers. Oh, Zen, is your electricity back?
At your service, my lord.
I should change the title because I don't want to answer that anymore. It was the rocket boost. If you check my Facebook page, I posted it how I got the rocket boost and why. It was a lovely gift from Vendrin, one of my followers here on Twitch. No, 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 no. I said no.
You will not win this day.
And when you buy the rocket boost from GTN, apparently you don't have limitation on your legacy level. So I'm able to use it freely at legacy level 3.5. Almost 4, wow. It starts going a lot quicker now, that's true. Because each one of these levels is the same amount of XP, but as I'm leveling up my character, I get more and more XP per kill and per quest.
Be patched up.
I wonder if I want to change back to Rage. Not immediately, obviously, because I can't do it here on the battlefield. I don't have the legacy respec. But maybe next time I'm on the fleet. Will it be worth, especially because I'm coming closer to level 41. What is level 41? Force Crush. We know that with Vengeance at level 41 I'll get Stance, Toggle, which is passive. I need more new abilities. Hey Chappy. Progressively slowing the target from 50. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Then Rage will surely become fun at level 41. Because I will start getting the nice buff for Smash. Locate Admiral Monk. Yeah, I was just looking like a Neanderthal. What the hell is this now? So if you would be so kind to have a translation for all of us. Ah, I thought I understood the second part where you're wishing us a good night, but I was a little bit confused with the first one. Must get early tomorrow, so moest morgen vroeg raus. Oops, I think I've forgotten my Twitter feed on.
You've been patched up.
Yes, I have. Hey, Bucardian, thank you. Is that your first time visiting? What do you mean breaks? There is a limitation of 2 hours. It's some kind of a technical limitations for their structure, and they, as far as I know, have never explained why. But when you're exporting from Twitch to YouTube, the maximum length you are allowed to have is 2 hours. There is no way to avoid it. Unless you record it locally and then you upload it to YouTube, then you will have no limitation. Unless they've changed that in the last couple of weeks, because before that it was possible, and I have done it.
So that's it, is it?
The first episode for this playthrough on YouTube is 2 hours and 40-50 minutes.
Why is he doing this?
All that matters is that I've been
Hi, Tess.
ordered to kill you.
How are you doing today?
Men, we've been betrayed. Fight for your lives.
Hey, Sundout. Maybe he's not here. Whoa.
I pity you, his blind, obedient lapdog. No one's safe with Barris. Not even you.
If he tries to betray me, he's in for a big surprise.
So naive. You're nothing. Nothing compared to him.
We will see. I'm back to my ship. Quickest way. Yeah, let's go manually. Oh no, wait. I don't want to go manually. This should be the quickest way, really. The only and most important reason to own a stronghold, even if it's empty, just like mine is, quick travel. Saves a lot of time and effort. Especially when you're low legacy level and you can't bring down this to 0 and this to 0.
Apprentice, my master Darth Vengeance is distraught. With his covert attack exposed, the Treaty of Coruscant has been broken. And apparently, Moff Maskin did not survive Admiral Monk's ambush. What happened?
Admiral Monk must have killed him.
Is that so? How interesting. Well, at least you avenged him. What's important is that you accomplished your objective. The elimination of Admiral Monk. It is a major blow to the Republic. Now, the final Plan Zero target has been discovered. The hunt for Jedi Knight Zarinder takes you to Hoth. Contact me when you arrive.
Oh, Hoth. We'll go quickly through this. Level 35. Nice one, nice one. Hey, what about... Oh, okay. Look at this. A Jedi, a Sith warrior using willpower earpiece. If someone inspects me, they will probably have a good laugh. However, as I mentioned it a million times before, it's better to have something or anything in an empty slot than keep the slot empty. This is only valid for leveling, not for endgame. For endgame, you're not allowed to have empty slots, obviously. A new show, Sense 8. I don't think I've heard of it. Maybe it's that new. I've started rewatching Prison Break, and I'm in the middle of season 2 at the moment.
I am docked at the space station above Hoth.
Very good. Now that Admiral Monk and the War Trust have fallen to your might, all that remains is Jedi Knight Xerender. Zarinder has dedicated himself to the Republic like no other. He's led our enemies to many cunning victories. Not only is he a symbol of inspiration for the Republic, he's been a thorn in my side for a long time.
Do you know what he's trying to achieve here?
The Chiss trader you spared confirmed Zarinder's presence, and has since informed me that the Jedi is seeking a secret superweapon. I can uncover no information about this weapon, only that it was lost in the wreckage.
It was an awesome show, yeah.
Starships from the war.
The first time I watched it, I was a little disappointed with the second and fourth season. Obviously, because the first and third one were inside a prison and about to breaking out of it. But I've watched the whole show maybe twice or 3 times already, so just because I was bored, I started rewatching it again while I was doing other things. So it was just running in the background.
Occasionally bites off more than he can chew. But he's being
What's next? Rewatch Lost in a desperate hope that I will finally understand what the hell happened in the end of the show. Why did it end so poorly? I think that's a higher tier mystery than my brain is capable of working through.
Back in the day, I managed to escape assignment here. It chills my
Hey
bones
Queen,
just to be
Damas,
hauled
take
to
that
this
helmet off.
Frigid planet.
Yeah, you should leave me on the ship. I think I'm fighting off a cold.
Forget those cowards, my lord. A little snow won't stop.
Yeah, I don't remember that conversation. Vet has always been funny.
Master.
I don't know why I never play with her.
Every
It's probably
experience
because
I've
she's
had.
not really suitable for a DPS player. DPS player with a DPS companion? Contact Commander Langlin. Here we begin the Hoth adventure. As quick as possible. Plus the good thing is on Hoth most of the missions will be underground, so we won't have to watch the whiteness all the time. I like the red skin on Vet. I've used before the blue one and I can't even remember what the third option was. Is 24 still going? I think they've announced a new season, but that may have been for about 2 years ago. I must admit I stopped watching it in the middle of the second season. Don't know really why. I was enjoying it, especially the first season was really good. And I've heard that each next season of 24 was better than the previous one. Oops, wrong click. Just to the show, are you talking, says, about Lost? Or about the new one on Netflix that you are watching? Who remembers the time when you were not allowed to use a speeder in here? Good memory. Wow, a lore object? What can you tell me about that box? This is a lore object about the Chiss? Really? Because there is a Chiss standing next to it? Okay. If that must be the case. Whoops. Maybe that's what I've heard, the plans about Season 10 at some point.
I seek Commander Lanklin.
My lord, I am Ensign Slint, Commander Lanklin's second in command. You've arrived sooner than expected. The commander is in the field.
That's because I'm a
tracking
Sith,
Jedi
you
Zarinder,
dumbass. I
but
always
has
arrive whenever
failed
I
to
please,
report
just
in.
like the
His tracer
wizards.
beacon hasn't moved for quite some time.
This was a short reference
Sounds
towards
like he
one
was
of the
careless.
Gandalf lines
One
in
doesn't
LOTR.
have to be careless
LOTR.
on to fall victim. This planet is a
Which reminds me, I haven't seen the Lord
There's
of the Rings
massive
trilogy in a
public
long
presence
time.
and all manner of
The last time I read the
power-hungry alien
books,
Our forces
because
are
I have
stretched
one
thin.
big book,
A rescue party
was
for Commander Lanklin
3 years
took
ago.
several
So
days
I'm not
to
in the
put
mood to
together.
reread it again. Maybe I
Just tell
should
me
watch
where
the
to
movies.
Here is the location.
Ooh, especially now that I have a big screen
It's in
TV.
hostile territory. There are rumors of
Might be a
heavily
good
defended
and
pirate
very
stronghold in that
appealing
sector.
reason.
It will be hard to get in.
Hi Vin, welcome back.
Consider me warned.
I hope you are successful, my lord. The pirates
Why am I
hate
talking about
the
movies
Empire.
and TV shows
If
when I'm
Commander
playing a
Lankin
game?
has fallen into their clutches, I hate to think what's happened.
My mind wanders. It's probably because I have seen the story already, and not all of it is exactly fun to replay a million times. Although there are some parts that must be attention must be paid throughout them. Right, so find Commander Lankin. Oh, this one. Of course, I forgot to upgrade, maybe, or I just leveled. I didn't forget. Yay, speeder!
Remember,
I didn't need it, but it's
peace
nice
is
to
a
have it.
lie.
Hey, squirrel. Oh, the first and the second season of Lost were really the best ones. After that, it got worse, and worse every new season and episode. It's not much worse. It is lower, and it is a lot more complicated to perform it in boss fight, not versus the dummy. And it was in some way nerfed, in other ways it was beneficial, depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it. But yes, it is a nerf. Bottom line is, it has been changed for the worse. Unfortunately, since the change has been made already, hi Rixie, we all have to adjust and learn and get used to it. That's why I released the latest video, Master and Blaster Kill with Watchman spec. I would pick combat, basically, for the way we're doing this boss fight, but since I really want to still keep testing Watchman and check what exactly has been changed and how, and I can't do that every day because the operations have a lock for a week, I've decided to go Watchman for these ops. And I might do the same for next week as well, so I still have a few things to try that I haven't tried before and see how they would perform. My new toy is the rocket boost. If you want to hear the full story, you should either watch the recording on YouTube from the beginning, right? Or check my Facebook page. I've received a lovely gift earlier today. I'm level 40, these guys are level 37, 38, it's all good. And I won't die? Of course I will not die.
I'm ready.
But I need to kill something after all.
You will not win this day.
And there is the green door. 8 times? You are a fanatic. I have seen the show multiple times, but no more than 3 or maybe 4. So I guess I will have to be extra careful when I'm saying bad things about Lost, and especially its ending when you're around. Queen, what the hell are you doing? I have a feeling you're not really healing seriously. Even though I have turned off all of his non-healing abilities, I think. Yep, I have. Just man up and start healing me. Live up to the expectations of your predecessor, Doc. No! Where are you going? Wow, he's like an aggro magnet, damn it. A couple seconds if I'm late to AoE the mobs and they all go immediately for my healer. Maybe I should guard him, but with the rate that I spawn and despawn the companion, it's not really a very good idea to keep guarding him. I'll end up click guard more often than my DPS skills. It does feel slow. Wow, 164. Carbon streaming, what does that mean? Oh, really? Where the hell is... Oh, holy crap. Thank you. Why did I forget about that one? It's usually the first one. Oh, it's usually the first skill that I deactivate. It's a what, 8 or 9 second? What was it? 8 second, holy crap. Thanks for the reminder.
My lord, is that you? I heard the sounds of battle outside and grew hopeful.
And the bad fact is that every single one of the companions, at least for the healing companions, for every class has that skill. And I every time turn it off.
Capture gives us great insight into
Today
the
I
enemy.
forgot.
Jedi Zarinder is a crafty adversary.
And it's a huge priority on their list.
When I found myself led into a
That
pirate
isn't
ambush.
changeable,
It
unfortunately.
seems he had the Republic's
If I had a
elite
chance,
Tau
I would
commanders
maybe
rolling
leave
off his
it
trail.
active, but not make him use it as a huge priority. You know, like the priority system in Dragon Age games, for example?
Your mission.
That would be a cool
I have
addition.
no idea how he knew. I did everything right. I can tell you this. If Zarinder's been given command of the Tals,
No,
this weapon
Trick
he's
is a
after
different
must be
kind.
supremely
She doesn't have the CC,
I
yeah.
know where the Tals headquarters is located.
I
Maybe
love
you
the
can
way
force
they
one of them to
designed
confess
Trick.
what Zarinder's after.
Suppose that will have
I
to
look at
suffice.
Trick as an upgraded
Wish
model
there
of
was more I
HK.
could do. I hope this
Because
lead makes
HK
up
does
for
have
my
abilities who will behave differently
rendezvous
depending
with
on
you at
his
the outpost in the
stance.
next sector, and we can update Lord Barris.
But Trick is a whole new level of companion development. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Power mentioned a couple of times about the new upcoming companion. I can't remember at the moment when they talked about it and why and what exactly they said, but there is a new companion incoming. I don't want to spread rumors, just happened to remember that from somewhere. Okay, Dawn Base Speeder maybe. The good news is, if or when I decide to go with the second character, after completing chapter 2, I will have the Sith Warrior buff. That's a huge plus. Oh, I've leveled up 41? Seriously? Let's see. Xian form. Enters an aggressive lightsaber form, increasing all damage dealt by 6% and movement speed by 15%. Oh, I forgot about the movement speed on this form. All attacks consume rage, will refund 1 rage when used lovely. Let's see how more awesome this will become. Hey Usmus! New in-game toy, I'm talking about this rocket boost. I received it as a gift and you should go check out my Facebook page about it. Kefis Jr., that would be a lovely new companion, of course. Hey! That would be a way to bring Kefes back forever. No need to kill him anymore. Do we have an elevator here? I love that suggestion. Let's have a Kefes back. Unfortunately, they won't be able to follow the same idea that they've been following for years now. Kefes every time grows bigger when he returns. He is different form, that's obvious, and he's also always bigger than the previous time he appears in a previous operation. If they bring him back as a companion, they will not be able to continue that line. I should... Where was the speeder? Oh, outside. What could be the quickest way to get there? Don't think there is any. Maybe this one. Let's try it. Hi, Nick. Good evening, Adi. This is the second region already, and we have 3, and the 4th one is inside the big giant ship. Oh. Well, I believe it's still a shortcut. I'll pretend I believe it is. I've never thought about that possibility. Look at this. The game looks so much cooler without the user interface while traveling. Now I should probably just turn off the overhead text for the enemies, and everything will look so much more realistic. How hard would it be for BioWare to implement a button as a toggle on and toggle off the enemy titles and overhead text? Now the bad thing is I don't see my map. Whoops. Stay away, stay away. This definitely wasn't a shortcut. The Claiborne Tunto sector has become a key battleground in the three-way war for Hoth. I think I need a bigger, quicker speeder. Do you guys know what is the main reason for the limit on the 110%? It is the engine of the game. Because of technical issues with the engine of the game, they are not allowing us to move quicker than 110% with the mounts. I am ready for Voss. Belsavis is... Although, I wonder, will they allow me to teleport myself on Belsavis? Because these things usually are not available to players before they are discovered. But now, with the changes after 3.2, should we be able to teleport wherever we please? That's a good question, and I actually am eager to see the answer. Does anybody know? So I don't have to wait for my own character to go there and experience it. Everything is unlocked, are you sure? Oh, that's not the right way. Where the hell am I going? Oh, seriously? And you brought me through 2 different regions just so you get me to this one? I can do that? Lovely. And the hardest part with Belsavis is that they are not all connected, you know, I mean the teleports, not the normal mounts with the droids, the mounts, spawn points, the stops. But the teleports, you have to unlock this to be able to go from the other one to this one, and then you have to unlock the other next 2, so they will all be connected, and they're not all connected with each other, and I think I'm messing that up with the explanation. I like Voss. What's wrong with Voss? Voss is a beautiful planet, and if you take your time and do it slowly, I think you should enjoy the story even. It is a different and unique story. Kind of related to the expanded universe of Star Wars, in a way. Will I die from here? I don't think so. Let's give it a try. Oh, first jump successful. Wait. No. No. Don't get stuck. Wow. I'm a pro slider, don't you think? The not discovering part, I think, will be enough. Yeah, it would be it would be totally breaking the rules of the game and the planet if they allow you to spawn from the first one all the way up to the last one way in the north. They could have connected all of them, so when you discover maybe the first one, you have discovered all of them, just like the spawn points. You walk next to it and it becomes bound to you already. Woohoo! I have rocket boost! Or the way I like to call it, rocket boots. Because you see, there are boots. Why is everything dead here? Can I kill something? Well, don't kill everything before I arrive. This bad one looks very scared and crazy.
The monster appears. Why do you torment me? I'm not part of your
Hot diggity!
What? A Sith?
Mm.
First Zarinder abandons me. Now this?
Thank you, Riz.
Your name, Jedi,
sorry,
and
you caught me off guard.
Now. I am Zarinder's errand boy.
Oh, there are no decisions to be made for this one. 980 TR or beer, decisions. This will go definitely towards the 980 Ti. Thank you very much, man. Very generous of you. And this is definitely not the first time you're doing this, so I'm even more thankful than the previous time.
You've been patched up.
Go ahead and kill me.
This brings me one step closer. So all I need now is to collect a little bit more, which I will do when I get the next paycheck. Hopefully it will arrive before the card becomes available. I really want to pick it up as soon as it's available here in Bulgaria. And if I haven't mentioned it enough, I'm hoping that they will not overprice it insanely as they usually do.
But did Zarinder care? No. Now Broommark's in here somewhere, murdering... Wait, did you hear that? No, he's... Oh.
You cannot scare me.
Oh, you make me more and more eager to go to Belsavis and see how they've changed the traveling locations
and the tiles
and the availability. I loved the Ziost quest, yes, both in the quest area and after that in the daily area after you get through the story. Those speed bursts are just awesome. Oh, huge difference. Well, it's not huge, but it's definitely worth the price if you're just upgrading and if you're wondering which one is worth. Let's see, for most games I think the reports say it's like 20% faster. But the most important thing is it has more VRAM, and more VRAM in many modern games and especially in upcoming games will play a huge role, especially if you're going with high resolution. In my case I'm going for 1440p, and 6 gigabytes of video RAM will be very useful. And for 4K, I've heard reports that the damn 980 Ti is doing very well for everything today in 4K resolution. It's below 60, obviously, but we know that when the game is around 40-ish, 50 FPS, is still very playable and looks very nice. And at 4K resolution with everything on high or ultra, wow. I watched a video of The Witcher 3 on 4K with everything on maximum. That game is just mind-blowing. Report to Darth bars. Wait, what?
Reporting.
Can I go there? Maybe I should go there first. If you're asking about the money difference, let's see. I believe very soon, if it hasn't happened yet, the 980 Ti should be lowered with about $50, whatever its price is right now. Because, you know, every vendor is selling their own version of the card for different price. But it's going about $50 lower, and the reference model or the stock model from NVIDIA for 980 Ti is priced at $650 US, that is. I haven't converted it in other currencies because it's not time yet for me to shop. Going there. And from 650, I imagine the vendor variations with their own colors and everything else would be maybe 700, 750. I believe the Asus one, the Asus one would be the most overpriced. Usually they are. They are one of the best, but they're also one of the most overpriced video cards. Sometimes it is reasonable, sometimes it's just because of the advertisement and the branding. One thing is for sure. Those of you who own a 980, absolutely no need to upgrade. It's not worth the money. I really want to get Palit. Palit is, I believe, not very popular in Western Europe and specifically in the US. But it's very cheap here, and it gives a lot of performance for a very, very decent price. I've been using Palit video cards for about 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know, I haven't counted them. The current one I'm using, 780, is from Palit, and it's really good video card, and I hope that I will be able to sell it second-hand for a decent price. Otherwise, I won't be able to afford the new one. Otherwise, because it's most likely that Palit will not create their own version, a vendor model, because they're already selling the reference card and they haven't even announced anything on their website, I will most likely go for the crazy overpowered Asus. Because my main board is from Asus or Asus. I prefer Asus. It sounds more Bulgarian. So it will probably go well with my main board. It isn't heard, yes, Palit is, I believe, a lot more popular in Eastern Europe. I don't know what company are they, what country are they from, where they're based, I never cared about that. But it is definitely more popular in the Eastern Europe region. And they're like usually 15-20% cheaper than Asus models. Just if you're curious, or whoever is curious, let me show you. It's a very decent card, and I still love it. That's how it looks. It doesn't look cheap, and it works really, really nice. Great performance. Well, website, probably. Let's see. That would be the website. I usually browse their worldwide page, and I checked it yesterday. There hasn't been any announcements or any kind of news about an upcoming customized version.
Get this Jedi off my hollow, Lanklin. Now.
I can't. Zarinder's overridden all my controls.
As you can see, Barris, I control this planet. I've tapped your communications and can anticipate your every move. As Commander Lanklin knows firsthand, the Tolls keep me one step ahead of even you.
Hi, Jay. What do you mean you're hoping? You've just created a new character?
Ah, the lapdog returns. If your trainer knows what's good for him, he'll muzzle you. I'm not here for a reunion, Barris. The last time we met, you were left drained and weaponless. This time you won't be so lucky.
My lord.
It is not about luck, my Jedi friend, it's about skills. And my guy has plenty of it.
Forgive me for the last time, Lanklin. Ensign Slint, you are now coordinator of my dealings on Hoth. Don't screw it up, Commander.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Apprentice, you better have good news for me.
Save your strong-arm tactics for the grunts. The lost superweapon Zarinder seeks is actually a Jedi Master named Violet.
Here is a funny fact for you. Do you know that in Bulgaria the local beer, I mean the good beer, not the cheapest one, for $25 you could get about 25-30 liters of beer, real beer I mean. How does that compare to the Swedish standards of pricing?
Why hasn't he been found before now?
I'm curious.
That is the next part of the mystery. During the war, Zarinder was Master Violet's Padawan. We battled. Violet took my lightsaber and used it from then on. If Violet is on Hoth...
Oh, Tatooine already. That means you're about 25, 27?
Yes, there. Coordinates sent, Commander. Now go, Apprentice. Find the lightsaber...
Oh, I've showed it already. I probably should have changed the title after the first 10 minutes. It's the rocket boost. Because I've jumped on the new server, I started with Legacy 0. And I didn't have that available. And I was always keep clicking that ability because I'm very bound to it and I'm using it all the time. But since I don't have it here, nothing happened for a long time. And today, a friend of mine decided to make me a gift and sent me one of these, both from GTN. Master Violet. Why would you create a simple name when you make it extremely hard to pronounce and read? Violet. Violet. 29 on Tatooine? Yes, you're definitely not getting experience. Didn't you mention that again yesterday? That you're way over leveled? Whoa. You better not go up any higher than this. Half of it? I was actually expecting it to be a lot lower.
Please use all products only as intended.
Oh, wait. Wanna see how this looks. Ew! It looks better on the mini icon. You know, fun fact.
I'm ready.
Did I have... Yes, I do. So what the hell is this? Let's do this.
Be well.
What do you mean match on level? Are you usually struggling to get the required level to jump on or off planet? 8 or 10 liters. Okay, that's a reasonably lower. Which is the best or the most popular brand of beer in Sweden? Yes, of course, another jumping test. Do you think I can do it? Probably not. But I will try. And if I fail, at least there is a med station nearby. So, no! Ah, that was... oh crap. I was just about to say that I almost made it. Who's Jay? Is that one of you? Is that's probably you, Jay the hooligan? It's just Jay Tech. Ooh, I gave up the name. Sorry. That was unintentional. It is probably true because you don't have rested XP. You can't use Steams. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've always thought that you're not allowed to use the Steams. It is probably a lot tougher and harder to get the legacy perks. And they also help a lot. It is a lot harder to build gear. Because you get, if I'm not mistaken again, less rewards. Less number of commendations. Stop. Wow. Wow, this was a nice jump. In case you didn't see, I was left with 340 HP. But I'm almost certain I can make that jump. By that time already, I could have been down by just going around and doing it the normal way. But no, we must be stubborn. And to some extent dumb. It is important to be a dumb player sometimes. What about the bonus missions? By bonus missions, I mean the bonus content on the planet. Not all of them offer bonus content. For example, Hoth is one of the planets who offers one. And if I'm not mistaken, it's level 41, 42. Pretty much as soon as you finish. Narshada has bonus content as well. Taris has one. I'm not sure about Balmora. Yes, Balmora has a bonus mission, bonus series. That's what I mean by bonus content.
I'm ready.
For this guy, I'm just having fun leveling at the moment. I haven't decided if, when, and how I want to do endgame, but it's most likely if I ever do something at level 60, it will be as DPS. I don't enjoy tanking. Tanking isn't my thing. Not in this game, not anywhere. Just don't like doing it. I have tanked most of the old content, story mode, operations, and all kinds of flashpoint story mode and hard mode. But I wouldn't say I'm a pro tank. I just know how to play it on an average level. Well, I used to know. The last time I played the real tank was many months ago, probably more than 1 year ago. And obviously after 3.0 and forward, they've changed a lot of things. So obviously the gameplay has also changed, and the priorities in some cases.
The lightsaber is yours. Glad we could do business together, Talls.
Looks like it's time for a bloodbath.
You're stable.
And all I can do is pick it up. I love the way that hilt looks. And it's actually small size, you see? It's not the oversized hilt and weapons like everything in the game. It can compete and it is viable, but in my personal opinion, Marauder Sentinel is still by far the best melee class for a DPS. We know that in current endgame melee is frowned upon and many groups and teams try to avoid it, especially if they are struggling with specific bosses. But since I've been playing Sentinel since the very beginning of the game and I have adjusted through everything, and I dare say I know how to play the class very well, I've managed to find a way to be as useful as always throughout all the boosts and nerfs, especially after the last one with patch 321. Yay! Level 42. What? A whole level without an upgrade? Hey! I didn't sign up for that. I have been thinking of unboxing the card. Yes, I've never done that. The biggest reason why I haven't done these type of videos for my second channel, I don't think they have a place in my main channel, because they're not really related to SWTOR. But I don't have a decent HD camera, and that's the main issue why I don't want to do those. I hate when I watch an unboxing video and the guy is filming it with their phone and everything is shaking like this. But I'm definitely thinking about it, because for this specific purchase, many of you guys have a hand and had a saying through different kinds of supports on my Patreon or direct tips like the one Rizasha just did about half an hour earlier.
Reporting.
So because of all that, I really want to do my best to show my gratitude, just in case I haven't done so yet. Plus, I will pick it up as soon as it becomes available, or I'll try to. And the video might be relevant for whoever is thinking of purchasing one. I will not be voicing it over in Bulgarian, don't worry. When did you leave? I can give you pointers compared to the time you left. If you left before patch 2.4, since then, the Juggernaut DPS and the Guardian DPS have been pretty much only ever boosted, never nerfed. There have been a couple slight nerfs here and there, but they have been neglected by the other major boosts that the class received. So today they are very viable, specifically in PvP. In PvP, I personally believe this is one of the most overpowered classes at the moment. Even though I don't play one myself, but I play against them. And that's why I'm certain. How the hell can I climb up? Where is the ramp? Show yourself. You guys remember that these little volcanoes are related to a droid quest? What was it? The level 53, not the micro binocular quest, but the Seeker droid. So I remember spending here around these volcanoes like half a day searching for something. And I know people spent a lot more searching for the Dreadseat armor piece. It's just a crazy farm game. Hey Liu, I don't think I've seen you around lately, mate. I'm fine, thank you. I hope you had a lovely weekend, because it's almost over. Oh, no. Republic base. I can go through this. I can. We just wait and see. Well, my PC is fairly strong, but the more I work with it, the weaker I feel it becomes every year, especially when I upgrade the software I work with. Ooh, it flagged me. Important part is I have to survive. I have a million cooldowns available on this character, So there is no reason not to survive. Whoa! Okay, I take my words back. There is absolutely no way for me to survive this. 2.4 was probably a year, longer than 1 year actually, a lot longer than 1 year. I don't remember anymore, but if you're really curious, you could probably check that on the website. They list the dates for each patch. Oh, wait, I've missed your previous line. So you left at 3.0. No, 3.0 was released in the beginning of last December, so it's been 6 months. And yes, if you haven't played after 3.0, you have still a lot of new things to check out and relearn with all the discipline changes. I don't know what it is. I think the map is just misleading me. And because I'm stubborn, I'll jump from here. Oh, that wasn't a real jump. You know me, Rez, I like to get into trouble. Especially when I can avoid the trouble, I always go there. Hey, Kopai, how are you today, mate? What was the name of the big ship? Was it the Fallen Star of Coruscant? Or something like that? Kopai. I said hi. Hello. Hello. Are you doing this on a loop? You know there is a delay on the stream. So whenever you say something, it appears on the chat immediately, but before you hear my answer, it usually takes about between 20 and 40, 50 seconds, depending on the people, the number of people who are watching, depending on the load, total load on Twitch servers, depending on the current connection with IRC, and God knows how many other things. Oh, it's Twitch's fault. Okay. It's awesome, we can always blame Twitch. Oh, you haven't seen my last video? It is 37 minutes of blabbling about the changes. You should check that out. And of course, if you have extra questions on comments or on my next live stream, I'll be more than happy to give you an answer, mate, or an opinion. But I believe I've shared absolutely everything I had in that Watchman Annihilation guide I've created about a week ago. Bye-bye, fan. My finger started hurting from pressing the W constantly. Maybe I should just release it on autopilot. It is about Watchman and Annihilation. But I do talk a lot in the beginning of the video about the general changes, not about the spec. And I do talk about all the utilities in the middle of the video, so I'm really hoping that you will be satisfied with everything you find there, if you have the time and patience to watch such a long video. But I think all those major changes, they really deserve the longer video from me, for those of you who would care to watch and listen. I don't know if I'm imagining, but I have a feeling I can actually feel and sense the changes with the new stance. That's really weird. It's not such a huge improvement. The movement speed is a huge boost though, that's a fact. Plus 15% on speed out of combat is a huge boost. Is it out of combat? It doesn't say out of combat. So it's not just out. There is an auto run bound to num block by default, and sometimes I remember to use it, sometimes I don't. Oh, he didn't die? I think that was a bug. I pushed him towards that can or a barrel. Well, you can watch the video after the stream. Or, if you prefer, you can watch the recording of the stream tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or whenever I'm ready and publish it on YouTube. This should be the last place and the last boss fight. Hey Swed, are you just waking up? Where have you been on a Sunday? Don't say you've been working. Or even worse, don't say you've been watching another game. Another streamer is fine, not another game.
You should rethink your life's goals.
Yeah, just like Nick said, but if you ask me, it's a lot better to watch YouTube whenever it's available. I don't upload all of my streams to YouTube, just the ones I consider beneficial and useful and fun.
Might kill you.
No,
Then where would I be?
saying that those are fun and the others are not is actually stupid of mine. You watched The Avengers? I still haven't seen the last one. Because I wanted to test the other one.
I'll take you on.
I think I'll go back to Rage to see how the new abilities will perform, but I wanted to relearn and remember the dot spec Vengeance. It's not exactly dot spec, the dots are not as beneficial as the Watchman and Annihilation. But it's all about relearning. That's one of the reasons why I've started this character. I want to remember the skills of the Guardian, and even better, I want to see the names of these skills on the Empire side with the Juggernaut. Why is BioWare never making the sound? Every time I activate my lightsaber, they don't make a sound of it. Yeah, okay, he's dead already. We're cleansed. That's how you're cleansed. Okay.
I'm pleased to have you along.
He's mine already, or maybe not yet. Oh yes, he is. Still as a guest though. The lightsaber hilt. There it is. Energized Conqueror's lightsaber. It was one of the gifts I received from Sith Kitty on the day I created the character. I have no idea where this is from, except that it is a SWTOR product. It is a brutal way, yeah. But actually, what is not brutal about the warrior story? Oh, we shouldn't be just focusing on this moment. Everything is brutal. I hate the fact that most of the time I had to click Ravage twice, so it activates on time. I'm used to clicking it before the previous ability has finished, and due to the higher latency I have, sometimes I miss it, unless I click it quickly twice. What level did you start, Rishi Waitress? Were you, what, 57? And did you go through the 4 flashpoints from, what was it, Forge the Lances? Because if I'm not mistaken, they're also bolstered. I mean, you are getting 12x from them. Oh, it is fun, but just like before, it has been updated, and yes, it feels nice and smooth, but it's not as fun as Carnage. Carnage is the way to go for leveling, and for endgame as well, but specifically for leveling, you don't rely on dots, you just rely on basic skills that just brutalize the enemy and kill them as quick as possible, both AoE and single target. It is by far my favorite spec for melee character. That's an interesting question. I have absolutely no idea about Ilum. But if you don't discover the answer to that question in the next few days, I will be glad to go on Ilum after I finish the story and check it. It is a level 50 content, so I assume yes, it should be bolstered. Anybody who has gone through Ilum? Is it involving the 12x? No? Oh. Probably because it's not exactly main story.
My lord.
Yeah, Maskage is, but Maskage is chapter 4, so it had to be. It's considered main story. No need. We have already discovered the secret. Oh, and just a plug in case someone forgets, when you guys go to Maskage, do not forget to use the GSI terminal boost. If you're a subscriber, I believe it's only available for subscribers.
I only wish I'd heard you reaching out to me sooner.
Do not denigrate yourself.
So what now? Ilum has or Ilum hasn't?
All these many years entombed in this rubble, I have fed off the Force and have great insights to impart.
I've finally.
Well, as a matter of fact, you don't even need to finish Corellia. As soon as you're level 47, you can go to Maskage without finishing killing the last boss.
This is Darth
If you only care about leveling, if you care about the story, of course, you have to finish it.
Conserve your strength, Master. My men and I will dispatch this interloper.
I will savor your destruction.
To arms, men!
How did you skip Maskage? How did you level up from 50 to 55? PvP? Yeah, but you mean to say that you were level, what, 54, 55 by the time you finished Corellia?
Would have kept Zarinder from engaging you.
That's a nice push. Hey, Patrick.
Chamber unstable. It is nearing an inevitable collapse. You've proven your superiority.
Yes, apparently you are behind a lot.
Zarinder's life.
His life is forfeit.
Goodbye.
It's very likely. I haven't decided yet where, what class, and specifically on what server. I want to explore other servers, and it won't be fair to create a second one here immediately after I did the first one. But I haven't decided what will be the next new server, probably.
I find that somewhat intriguing.
And I want to save my next leveling on the Red Eclipse for Togruta, because my 19th character on the Red Eclipse will be Togruta for sure. And female, just in case you're wondering, the male Togruta is just...
concerned with the tidings of this galaxy, or these times.
Oh, 53-54 sounds very, very plausible, yeah.
I can't
judging by my own experience right here.
I shall either vanquish you quickly,
and especially if you combine all these Steam boosts with the rested XP. The rested XP is, by the way, bound, just in case someone was wondering. You don't spend it, you just don't use it either. So it's not beneficial to the 12x, or that's at least what BioWare told us. I hope they didn't lie. What was I going to say? Forgot. I'm thinking I would probably make a poll. What would my viewers like me to jump on to the next server? You see, we don't play too much with each other. Here I know many people already on this server. I know many of you guys have characters here, mains or not mains. I hope that we will probably have a chance to do something, maybe at level 50 plus, 55 plus, or 60. Again, my Juggernaut is at the moment Vengeance. I played a little bit in the beginning until level 26 with Rage, now I'm Vengeance, and I'm planning to switch back to Vengeance, to Rage at some point. I just want to test both specs, avoiding tank.
I expected that to be a difficult fight.
And he's finally dead. Harbinger is, yes, a huge plus because it's one of the biggest servers in the game overall. And especially if you guys care to vote in the poll that I will probably create. Togruta Imperial Agent. I think Togruta would be looking good for, not for Agent, but maybe for Gunslinger. I don't know why a female Togruta Gunslinger sounds appealing. I would like to play a Sage to remember the damn class because I haven't played Sage in ages. And it would be actually better to start from the beginning instead of continuing my Sage level 50 something. Well, Rage is a lot of fun, yeah. Not so much at level 26 though. At level 26 you get Obliterate, which is not exactly the most beneficial utility, not until the later levels, and it starts being beneficial with the passives. Right now at level 42, when you combined, whoops, not that one. Obliterate. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I was looking at the wrong skill. Obliterate with the level 41 Force Crush. I think exactly this is the ability that makes Rage become fun. Going to my ship. Have you played through all of the stories, Minecraft for Loof?
I've just finished cleaning the fuel injectors to the
If you haven't, it's not a very good idea to start as the same character with the same main story. You should definitely experience them all, especially now that there is a 12x boost. Be careful, guys. It is here to stay, it will be long, but all of a sudden you will realize that BioWare will announce we will end this by this date or by the end of this month, and we will all realize, holy crap, I should have benefited more from this event, because God knows when it will be the next time they will bring it back.
There is more to discuss.
I personally predict if this event is to return, it will probably be the same time next year again, during the summer.
Here on Drummond Cars, immediately.
Drummond Cars, he said. Whoa, 43, man, that's quick. I was level 38 when I started, and less than 2 hours, whoops, not here, I'm 5 levels higher. And I get to pick another point. The question is which one? I think I want that one, Pooled Hatred. It's more beneficial for PvP, but there are some kind of CCs in PvE as well. You get it automatically when you become a subscriber, the 12x. And if you want to learn more, I have a special dedicated video to that event, how to get it, how to benefit the best from it. Video on my YouTube channel, I mean, in case you didn't get the idea, because I probably didn't explain it properly. I don't care about Chilling Scream, I very rarely use it in leveling. I think I'll go with that and see what the benefit would be. Probably I could have picked, wait, not, I could have picked Crushing Fist, but doesn't matter. After all, Crushing Fist is more of a rage utility, in my opinion. And I keep going the wrong way. Use your ship to travel to Dromkas, he said. And I will. Oh, and in case someone is wondering, on the fleet there is a special new vendor, I forgot its name. It sells a token for 0 credits for those subscribers who don't wish to benefit from the 12x. So for example, if you're a totally new player and you want to enjoy the game the way it's meant to be enjoyed, pick up that token and level up your very first character. This is a global advice for whoever may be here on the stream right now. New players shouldn't be using the 12x. It's very, very negative effect on them. How exactly did your PC break? What's broken with it? It makes very bad players, well said. See, at level 43, I would have been a lot better Juggernaut DPS already if I hadn't been skipping everything. But since Juggernaut is my god knows what number of old, I don't care too much if I'm too good with it. I just want to get myself familiar with the class. If it was my first playthrough and I get to level 60 and being that familiar with the class, that would be disastrous for the pugs that I would be eventually joining. Yep. I am. And if you want to ask me now if I decorated my stronghold accordingly because of my profession, no. I don't like decorating strongholds. I love watching other people's decorations, but I don't like doing it myself. It is probably due to the limitations of the game and the mechanics within the stronghold decoration tools. If it was more easy and more free, I would probably spend some time decorating my own stronghold, especially the one on Dromkas, because I think it's the best looking one, until we get to see the Yavin stronghold. The Yavin stronghold will be hands down the best looking one. Unfortunately also the least useful one, because you spawn and you have 100 meters walking until the first place when you can have hooks and you can have your useful tools like guild bank, personal bank, legacy bank, mailbox and everything else. Oh, damage from thunderstorm, that's pretty nasty.
Lead the way.
Thank God there is a trainer here so I can be reminded that I haven't upgraded. Smash. No skill at previous level. Smash upgrade at this level. Pfft. Give me something new, BioWare. I guess the next good new ability will be in level 46.
I'm back, Master.
There is no time to waste, apprentice. Listen up.
Vicious Throw. I think it should be Vicious Throw.
Whispering in my master Darth Vengeance's ear for years. Inciting full-scale war was but one goal. The other was the downfall of Darth Vengeance, so that I may ascend to his seat.
I would like to have been included in the plan.
You were instrumental, but I couldn't afford for you to know the details. The Council doesn't appreciate being undermined. They're all but calling for Vengean's head. A strike against him now would be met with universal support. How would you like to face off against one of the 12 most powerful Sith in the galaxy?
What's stopping you from handling this?
If Vengeance dies at my minion's hand, the Dark Council will shudder at how powerful I must be. There's another wrinkle. Darth Vengeance's apprentice, Lord
That's stupid logic, Baras.
Which Vengeance discovered before
I will kill it for you, and then you will look the powerful one.
And face Darth Vengeance together.
I can handle Vengeance myself.
I applaud your confidence, apprentice, but you will need Drog to even forge access to Vengeance. Drog knows Vengeance's weaknesses and how to breach his inner sanctum. Administer this resuscitation drug to Drog. It will restore his strength. It will take both of you to overcome Vengeance. So free the apprentice and destroy the master. Be off.
Be off, he said. And he finished the conversation. That's really nasty of you, Baras. I can't wait to get to you in 3rd chapter. But let's not spoil the good story. I've already spoiled it too much.
I'm here as summoned.
Do you guys like my legacy? Not exactly a brainstorming name. Let's imagine that there is the music from the Turtle Ninjas, TMNT. And there are 3 more like me here dancing. Oh, you can't fight the fact that the Jedi has the best ending though. As much as I agree with you, especially on the Sith Warrior story, nothing is better than the ending of the Jedi Knight story. I mean the original ending of chapter 3. The new movie about the turtles, I liked it. Yeah, it was a little bit fake. The models of the turtles was really weird and new. But I'm a fan of the turtles since I was that high. And I think whatever they throw at me, I would still enjoy it. I never took those turtles seriously though. Maybe that's what helped me to keep the fun with watching it. I think I've overused it a little bit. I like the ending of the Inquisitor story, but the biggest part of it I personally found a little bit boring. I've only played it once though. It's one of these few main stories that I haven't played more than once. And I started correcting that. I not alone created my Sorcerer, because also I played only Assassin, I've never played the Sorcerer. Bye bye Doc, I hope to see you next time. I've always been afraid to start Sorcerer because everybody has been telling me that all the specs involve way too much lightning, especially the lightning spec. And one day, about 2 months ago, I finally decided to give it a try. I must admit, in the very beginning it was a lot of fun. Me and a friend of mine, Zentrax, started it together. He started an assassin, I started my sorcerer. It has been a lot of fun, but then the 12x hit us all, and we just stopped the leveling process. Now we are planning to resume everybody going in our separate ways. We'll see how it goes.
Lord Drag, Barris sent me. I'm administering a resuscitation stimulant.
I'm grateful to you and to Barris.
If you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do me the favor and vote in the monthly poll if you have forgotten to do it.
He's in his inner sanctum.
It is an important question for my ongoing playthrough series.
His rage and power. We have to confront Darth Vengeance there, but it won't be easy to access.
It wouldn't be fun unless it was difficult.
Barris told me you were spirited. Nice to see you come as build. 3 outer rings of this compound must be breached before we can reach the inner sanctum. Then a key is needed to enter. It's Darth Vengeance's personal key, but I made a copy and hid it. I'll retrieve the key while you break through the outer rings.
Why don't I just come with you?
To get the key, I have to be stealthy and use secret passages without being seen. Something tells me you'd be noticed. You run the gauntlet of Darth Vengeance security. I swear to you, I'll do whatever it takes to deliver the key. You'll see. We'll make a great team.
Yes, we will. I'm sure. Breach the compound's outer ring. Woohoo! Rocket boost.
My lord.
Oop, heal up a little bit. This guy looks scary. Oh wait, these are not NPCs next to him, he's alone. Damn, I wanted to push him right in the very last moment. Oh.
I'm ready. You be patched up. The fight is upon us.
Do you think I will be able to sneak through this? Probably not. Wow, he killed him! Damn, that was quick. Come on, I'm quicker. Oh, that was actually my very first real death. Should have used some CC. Killed by a marauder.
You'll stay.
Laugh it up, yeah, I've died. Just before the last tick, yeah. It's just that his channel ended quicker than mine. That last tick on the Ravage would have been enough. And hi, Avia. I'm not sure if I said before. When did you show up? And one more of these. The bounty hunter buff. Well, it's not like I have a choice. You know I have no legacy here on the Shadowlands. But now that's finished. Unlock the second compound door.
Reporting.
Maybe they could implement quests for the HK and Trick companions. That would be kind of enough. And they're unique, so the quest would be the same for everybody, so it means less work involved. I would prefer to have real new quests for the real companions, you know, the personal companions, but I don't expect that would be happening. And the Lord has been killed. Unlock the third one. This is the end of chapter 2, you know? Now you do.
You're every bit as proficient as Barris said.
I guess you're content to sit on the sidelines.
I saw you had it handled, and I needed a little time to recover. I almost didn't make it. There were traps in the passages. I got the key, but Darth Vengeance probably
It sounds
knows
good when I tell people the first time I died on my first playthrough with the Juggernaut was at level 43. Of course, I will not mention the fact that it was during a 12x event. 43 levels without dying is actually good success for a new character.
I want you to know it was an honor
And I
to
should
fight
mention
and
it's a
die
very
alongside
undergeared character at this point. The guys are level 40. Okay, it's not so underleveled because my level of the gear is 37 mostly. Ew. Scary ugly one. Hi Vengeance.
The apprentices of Darth Beres. Drag, I will enjoy bleeding you anew.
Really? Let's see.
And you. Before you arrived, Beres was but a bit player. He would be nowhere without you.
You only think that because he wanted you to. Barris
Hey,
has
Zed.
been pulling your strings all along.
He has you snowed. It sickens me. Your master doesn't deserve you. He's a coward, pushing buttons from the darkness. You and I are people of action.
Barris pushed your buttons pretty well, didn't he?
Your master's petty trickery is insignificant.
Why must Darth Vengeance use that ugly helmet?
And you will all pay for it.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
Good heavy armor outfit and
I've
this
served
ridiculous
house for
helmet on
years
his head.
and never seen you so small.
Enough! I will not be insulted nor patronized. Beg me. Beg me for mercy, and
I don't think I've ever done the light side here.
I think you underestimate me.
I've killed
Well, that's it.
scores more formidable than you. You both die now.
We'll see, we'll see. How many lasers did you shoot? I just want to start with this. Yes, I'm that stubborn. Okay, I can push as well, see? Although not far enough, he's probably too heavy. Any loot? Oh yeah! The scary Darth Vengeance dropped a level 39 green.
For years, I've dreamed of vanquishing Darth Vengeance. Glad to have
Oh,
had a
wait,
hand
wait,
in it.
Zed.
You fought hard and well.
Wookiee? In tempo? I think you meant Ravagers.
He seems surprised by your strength, Drag.
I always held back in his presence, something Barris told me to do. I have no delusions I would have survived this battle if it wasn't for you. This is your victory. You, Barris, and I will be unstoppable.
Until we're not.
Someday
Funny
this
answer.
will be our fate.
I predict that day won't come for a very long time. There are things I must clean up here for Barris. I will meet you back at his chambers.
Yeah, you know, in the temple, you do have those giant furry things, but first they're red, second they're not Wookiees. They just have fur. The Maskage warriors. Talk to that Barras. Okay. Let's see. Quick, 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 quick. Ooh.
I'm ready.
I expect the whole summer will be like that. For those who want to keep raiding, they will have to start taking new people who haven't done it before. Because those who have done it, unfortunately, start getting bored and start giving up. Whether it's just stop raiding or stop playing the game altogether, it's all sad and all negative for the currently existing teams. We're now suffering from one of our healers being away on holiday. And as much as I am regretting saying it, she shouldn't be on holiday, we need her. Although, a couple of weeks ago I had my holiday and it was really good to go out. Not into the real world, I actually went on a completely different and new world to me. Because I haven't been at the Black Sea for about 20 years. Good suggestion. Maybe the Underlurker is a bugged Wookiee, you never know. It looks like it's taken a little bit of many species and races. Paras, I want these chambers to be mine one day, you know?
You have never seen me so pleased. And look around these chambers one last time. The humble trappings of yesterday. With our dismantling of Darth Vengeance complete, I assume his seat on the Dark Council and return to Korriban.
Have our efforts propelled the Council toward full-scale war?
Indeed. Plan Zero and Vengeance's doomed attempt to claim the Fringe Worlds have triggered war. The Treaty of Coruscant is no more. We ascend together, apprentice. Only our combined strengths can propel us to the height of power. The third side of this triumvirate arrives. Lord Drog, welcome home.
It's been a long time, Master. I'm ready to join the front line.
I've thought many times about such a possibility and I can never find an answer to that, mate. I love Star Wars and it is the most strongest reason why I keep playing the game. It's not exactly the content BioWare is producing, even though both the casual and the in-game content, for my personal taste, are good enough despite all the bugs and the slow releases. I've never ever thought about what would be my other MMO if I don't play this. There is a small chance I might return to play again Lord of the Rings Online, just because of the PvP side, although I've heard many bad things about today's LOTRO PvP. What's this? I have received cartel coins. If someone just used my referral link, thank you. If not, I will discover some other time what exactly happened and why am I rewarded points. This is a small but still an upgrade. I hate doing this. Let's see, did it upgrade? Yes it did.
You're stable.
This, my friends, is the end of chapter 2 of the warrior story, and it has been completed casually without rushing it for 15 hours and 32 minutes. And I mean very slowly, as a matter of fact. So if you know the class, if you have the gear, if you are prepared, you can do that in maybe, especially if you skip the conversations, probably no more than 6-7 hours. Maybe 8. That's also the end of my stream tonight. It is 25 minutes past midnight and I'm working tomorrow. Oh, maybe okay, maybe just because I finished the chapter I forgot to check the quest reward. But yes, I forgot this is also a possibility. Thank you for the reminder. Good night, good afternoon, and enjoy the new week. I hope, guys, that I will have a chance to see you tomorrow. If not, you can always find me on Facebook or Twitter, or keep watching my almost daily release new videos on my 2 YouTube channels. Bye-bye, everyone. My Patreon campaign is an absolutely voluntary and optional way for you guys to support and back me up. Thank you for considering becoming my patron.
Remember, you can find me also on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook. For my non-Star Wars activities, I invite you to subscribe to my second YouTube channel.